G'day, mate, and welcome back to Factorio. This time we're off to Detroit, which makes engines and red engines. And I've realised that I'm spending too long per server, and I'm going to try and get through even faster. If that's even possible. No idea. Come on, downloading map. At least we catch up quickly. Close. I haven't been on this server before because I don't have power armor. Yes, I am making sure I pick up a power armor on every server. Because why not? The why not answer being make sure to keep all botnets separate if engine raise BP. The engine man's rise, BPs are in game file. But the calculator says there is required 9 blue belts of electric engines produced by 319 mark assemblers, 25 blue belts of engines produced by 860. Got pretty counters. Don't know what the pretty counters do. So that's standard engine. That's electric engine. 501 count. Okay, so we've got nuclear fuel, crap uranium, good uranium, standard engines, electric engine, rocket fuel, more engines, and more engine. Okay. This includes the engines needed for electric engine. Alright. So supposedly. Oh, really? That's your build. Oh! Okay, so this is obviously the electric engine and the standard engine build. And rather than doing something ingenious like with trains or something, we've gone for one very, very long botnet. Blueprint. So, and same story. I would have moved these two to this side and this side, and just separated the network just slightly, so they're in the middle rather than just one really long network. So that one's running. Why is this one? Okay. No. No. All these things. Go with a couple of reactors. Thanks. Fine. I'll do the legs first. Come on, refill. Put those in there. Put all this crap. I want that. So, first thing we're going to do, just really, really quickly, whilst we're here, we're going to grab this blueprint. This is the mall that you've seen repeated over and over and over. And hopefully there's everything in here required to build this. There probably is. Except for maybe a power plant. Power plant? Really? I can't even request out a power pole. Are you powered now? Getcha. 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 Wood chest. But this is a ridiculous. I can't even stand here and just request basic items. So it self-builds after you get a little bit of it up and running. Self-builds, self-propagates, and then I'm just going to go trim. Okay, so let's go and see, again, it's another server that's still running nuclear. It's... Okay, we've got a nuclear build that's doing absolutely nothing. Go away. Okay, so you're uncapped. You're capped to 500k. We're literally missing that bit of wire. How ridiculous. Fixed. Okay. Guess I should run through the... Happy with that. Storage chest, data, belt, active provider. That's a quick way of doing it. Let's just shit in. Stop that. Okay, so back to where we were. So we have engines, and then we got electric engines, which looks like it's very, very, very much the same build, except we're going for direct insertion this time around. So sure, why not? Is ticking over ever so slowly, but like, you know, unpowered. How do people screw things up so bad? But this whole row is not running because somebody missed a power pole. And again, compact setup, still less production, I think, because you much less speed beacons, and actually that's not compact because you cannot place a second print as close. Also less power. UPS has a lot more entity. Okay. We do have some interesting solar patterns. And oh, we're pasting down solar according to, oh well, look, my blueprint at least. It's a modified version of my blueprint. This is the Matthias Solar. Okay. Nope. 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 That's the one. Except I've moved the radar to right here in the middle. Again, giant robot networks. Gotta love them. Okay, I've got large power poles. Let's go put these power poles down, and then we'll jump onto the next server. Well, at least the build will work. Like, this is not... What's worse is it's actually produced some electric engines without lube. Somebody's come and pulled out these power poles, not knowing what the hell they're doing. Alright, next one. Off Detroit. Play. Whoop. Multiplayer. Browse. Silicon Valley. Now, I haven't been to Silicon Valley at all. I have set up green circuits. No, not green circuits. Plastic on Lego. Well, looked at the builds and gone, they work. They need improvement, but they work. That is one of the best parts about this Clustorio effort. You can go somewhere and go, that needs to be fixed. I'm not going to do it. I'll put a map marker down, and surely somebody will pop in a chat or be bored and say, anything I can do to help? And you go, yeah, I noticed this needs to be done. And hopefully they go do it. Or if not, maybe the next person does. Personally, you know, you just look at something like, I really don't feel like doing that. The other night I jumped on and I rebuilt science, and 2 or 3 people came on and did solar. I didn't really want to build solar. The day before, I'd spent 4 hours just running up and down, putting down landfill. I desynced. Saving local variant of map is a desync. I spent 2 or 3 hours just running up and down the map, putting down tons and tons and tons of landfill to put down solar on an entirely different map. Communication with the server failed. Come on. I know you guys love looking at a black screen. I do too. Play, multiplayer, browse. Come on, we'll have another shot at Silicon Valley. Because there are players on there, which is always a good sign. It also means there's a catch that it's currently in the middle of some giant deconstruction order. Which is what happened on a steel server the other day. I joined it, and I deconstructed half the map. It needed to be done. And I did the stupid thing, and I built a giant robot network. Figuring it wouldn't crash that bad. It did. Alright, loading. And then caching up bar, go forward, please. Yeah. Alright. Whilst we see if that happens, let's just go. Actually going to physically look at this server, what speed it's running at. Silicon Valley. It's currently running at 52 UPS. Making a heap of copper cable and a heap of advanced circuits. But it did just bottom out a little while ago. But I am catching up ever so slowly. Come on, go faster. Go. Server saving the map. That doesn't look good. Desync again? That one could be an autosave. I doubt it, but it could be. Server is not responding. Ah. Quick game. Alright, so skip Silicon Valley, multiplayer, browse. Mordor. Which again was when I had troubles joining from memory. Mordor or Isengard, both of them. One of them gives me trouble. Like I said, we're waiting for 1641 to roll out live to the servers, and probably by the time this video is coming out, roughly, hopefully, the Clustorio servers will have been updated. Because I'm recording this on the Friday. This is 5 days in. It's 5 days in the Clustorio. And you can see how what the runtime of all the servers are. And don't forget, they don't pause like normal servers. If nobody's on them, they run. Okay. Oh, okay. So this server has hit. See, don't expand server at UPS limit. Right. So we are really, really at our UPS limit for this server, and this one's doing stone to brick, copper to copper, iron to iron, blah 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 blah. They're all belt builds. They are all like 12 beacon builds. There is really not a lot that can be done. Even Mojo's even been in here and done some. Where are they? Yeah. No. Up here. No. Bottom lost. New smelting control wire here. Bottom lost smelters converted. Mojo. So Mojo's done some sort of magic already. I don't know what that is. Don't ask. The green control wire. Now, I think I could probably make the build slightly shorter. But on a belt build, it really doesn't matter. Okay. Where do we have? It looks like we've got all these inserters hooked up. But it looks like they might not have a brain hooked up to it. Oh, hang on. Gotta follow the wire. Follow the wire. Wire. Yeah, these signal wires are hooked up everywhere. Do not touch. That's what we're looking for. So we're asking for iron and we're asking for brick. Iron plate is at 962 and brick just hit 1 million, so it just turned off, light goes red. Iron is just hit 1 million. Same story, it goes red. Copper's at 2.4 million, so it's miles ahead. Obviously, there is some server out there that's just continuously running copper, no matter what. It's alright. So, this one was Isengard, I think. I didn't write it down. Technology. There you go. 490. Which, of course, is going to make all the mining worlds faster, faster, faster. Close, multiplayer, browse. It was Mordor. Oh. And we'll head off to Lego next. Now, Lego is the oil intermediaries, I guess you could call it. So, it's not a flash server. It's not doing anything too particular. It is doing sulfuric acid. So, which I was informed the other day, my one pump of water was not enough. I needed a second pump at the other end. But this is their acid build, and at the stats, so I could figure. Yeah, we need for 60,000 acid, and I'm going to need a deconstruction. Probably got one. We need, that's 9. We need 2 of these built. That's 18. We do need 33, 18, 36. So actually, all of this can go. All of that can go too. Oh, that's right. This particular server, I never got better armor. Thinking of that smoke. Thinking of that smoke. Only smoke. Because somebody has thoroughly overbuilt. I overbuilt acid here. And somebody's overbuilt on the left. Just to make sure. Just to make sure we had heaps and then some. So, whilst we're here, we might filter. Just so the power network goes up. Substation. Using rocks. With all the belts of stuff. Same story, I want to run over here. You really don't need that much acid if you can get it to run at full speed. Which is actually the biggest hassle. Yeah, thinking the next one. Sort of like, you know. Bottom one, bottom. All of that. Okay, so. Plate. Acid. Okay. Done. Okay. We had plastic, got a small upgrade from the looks of it. So again, we're still running on belts. It doesn't seem for a lot of these builds we have to increase. Unfortunately, this is not running at full beacon speed, so we could fit more beacons around these if somebody wants to come rebuild them. But considering the server probably does... well, look at the way we spike. I don't know how big that spike is. So we're doing 18,000 a second at the moment. Which is down here. So I'm guessing we spike up to like quite a bit. I don't really want all this stuff, thanks. Alright, what else we do have? We've got an explosive build over the far side, which is nothing particularly special. Or any productivity modules on it at all. A small grenade build. For... It's where obviously where we're making cliff explosives. Although it is only level 2 inserters. So, assemblers. We're making straight explosives here, which again is capped. And we do have a proper mall all the way on the other side of the map. With a tiny itty bitty... it would have been a mine. Oh, and then we have lube for the lube gods. Which again will be circuit controlled. Sogs has done it. Unfortunately, yeah, like This is my biggest complaint with builds. Like, I want to be able to see from the other side of the map clearly what something's been capped to. Like I could hover my mouse over that and find that lube's set to 1.3 million. A is greater than something. A is 1. So between 1.3 and 1.6, it'll fire up. So it'll keep somewhere in that range, which is probably the best way of doing things. Don't have a hard cap. Just let it overflow a little bit, and then bring it back to you. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. How long are we up to in this episode? Oh, look. I'm going to actually leave it there. Holy shit, did Solar get built? Damn. And... oh, look. It was even ripped the roboports out already. They're probably driving a car back and forth, but that's fine. As long as it does the job. So, I'm going to leave this one here. This is ending off on Lego. Wow. Looks like somebody... plastics limit... looks like somebody came out here and built it with their own robots. There's no robot coverage out here, so... solar get chest. Okay. But yeah, I'm going to leave it here. Thank you guys for watching. As always, do hope you're enjoying this little series, and we will see you in the next one. Alright. Bye!